Hey, it's Kevin. Thanks for stopping by another No BS social media chat. We kind of stayed on the theme, well, I don't want to say this year, but in recent videos, talking about shortcuts, talking about people always searching out the shortcuts. And I don't want to beat a dead horse into the ground, but I had another person approach me, and this was actually another social media professional, someone out on the West Coast who I think was trolling for more business personally, who started following me on Twitter and then asked the question. And I think sometimes too, this is a BS question. This is just something to try to get me to engage. And the question was, Kevin, what do you think is the best social media site? And I kind of chuckled because that's what made me think it was BS. Now, especially from a social media professional, I claim BS on that. From you, you may be wondering the same thing. What is the best social media site for you? And I hate to cop out. I hate to be this way, but the answer is simple. There is no answer. Social media is so unique to each and everybody who's partaking, it depends on you. For me personally, I'm finding Instagram is the best social media site if I'm trying to build engagement. Now, with that said, I'm not trying to build business engagement. I'm just building my visibility, my personal visibility. Really, it's a hobby. But what I found with the people I've engaged with already, the people I've connected with already on Instagram, in turn giving them the content that they tend to like, the engagement keeps going up. And I keep getting new people all the time following me. Sometimes to the tune of, well, it may not seem a lot, but 4 and 5 a day. Which, considering I only post on Instagram once or twice a day, I have a little over 1,000 followers. But in the year and a half that I've been doing it non-stop solid, it's really started picking up. Once I hit that 1,000 follower threshold, it started picking up even more. I don't know if that made me more legit. I try to keep my engagement numbers, my follow and follow back numbers fairly close, but not too close. So that may be the answer for you if you like to take pictures. If you have something when you take pictures that will engage people. For our Intensity Media Instagram account, we just do some stuff with what today's holiday is, what each and every day of the year is. And that helps, and that gets some engagement, and it's building, but it's still not a lot. I then slide in client stuff as well, and that's kind of the trick there. But it could be YouTube for you. In fact, I had a discussion the other day with somebody in the music business out on the West Coast, and we were talking about YouTube and how it's so difficult to create YouTube content. Take it, it's what we're doing right now, basically. And it's not like I'm just shooting this little 4 or 5 minute video and then throwing up on the internet. There's pre-production, post-production, editing, making sure everything syncs right and everything looks good. And even then it's not perfect. You can still see some of the shine from some of the lights and things like that. It's a labor of love more than it is what it brings to the table. Again, I do this for my clients. I do this to help you with some free tips. But I find the power of Instagram very important. The reason we create YouTube. The reason we create YouTube videos each and every week, to keep the engagement, to keep the following, to keep building. YouTube is a very powerful tool, especially for my music business clients. But let's say you're just a regular business person. You're running a small business. I don't care if you're selling widgets. I don't care if you're a restaurant. It's finding what's right for you. You know what? It could be Facebook. It could be Twitter. I've got music business clients. I've got people outside the music business, my media clients, who find Twitter to work very well for them, but they're constantly engaged. When it comes to Twitter, they're tweeting 8, 10, 12 times a day, 24 hours a day, and they're not all the time tweeting live. Some of that is pre-posted content, but at the same time, it's working for them. Each and every person has a different site that's going to work best for them. You have to experiment. You have to try. I wish I could just say, everybody go on Facebook and we're done. We started out that way. It was called MySpace, and look how that turned out for everybody. Go back to our Remember MySpace video when we talked about that. Social media sites will change. They'll evolve in the course of time of using them. Facebook has evolved so much in the 4 or 5 years we've been using it, let alone the MySpaces and the Instagram and how it's growing. Find your niche. More importantly, it's about engaging. If you find a site where you're engaging with people, use it more. If it's building the following, if it's building connections, if it's helping you sell products, sell yourself, whatever, use it more. There is no easy answer. There are no quick fixes. It's individualized to each and every person using it. That's our no BS discussion for today. You want to find me online? Real simple. My email, my phone number, it's all coming up. We'll chat with you next week right here. Thanks so much.